Elise. Hi there, Karen. Beautiful Monday out there, but it is quickly heating up. August is the hottest month after all here in North Texas. It's living up to that name this week. We'll take a look at some of our hottest days yet coming up.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. 2020 Medicare Advantage plans are available now. Do you know you could be eligible for additional benefits including dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage? The free Medicare Help and Savings line is open now to assist anyone on Medicare to ensure you're getting the benefits you deserve. Simply call 844-TIME-2-SAVE now to check your eligibility for a Medicare Advantage plan that may include more benefits like eyeglasses, hearing aids, meal delivery, and rides to medical appointments at no additional cost to you. You could also be eligible for $0 monthly premiums, $0 deductibles, and $0 copays. It's time to call 844-TIME-2-SAVE now to see if you can get these extra benefits. There's absolutely no obligation to enroll, and the Medicare Help and Savings consultation is free. Call now or go to MedicareHelpSavings.com today.
Good morning, Dallas. Tomorrow's here. We're Constellation. We power your home. And we do much more. Like our new electricity plan that includes protection for your AC, with alerts that will actually tell you if something's wrong, and no charge for repairs. All in one great electricity rate at Constellation.com/getmore. An energy company that just sells electricity is so yesterday.
You go to a bakery for great bread. For chicken, go to Boston Market. Get a $7.99 half chicken meal, 2 handmade sides, and fresh baked cornbread. Now only $7.99 at Boston Market, the original rotisserie kitchen.
COVID, it's causing major changes in our classrooms this fall. From virtual learning and tutoring to classroom safety, CBS 11 is dedicating an entire week of newscasts to answer your questions. COVID in the classroom, all this week on CBS 11 News at 6.
Now to Campaign 2020, presumptive Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden is expected to make a decision on his running mate this week. He's believed to have narrowed the list to Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, former Obama National Security Advisor Susan Rice, California Senator Kamala Harris, Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, and Illinois Congresswoman Tammy Duckworth. A new CBS News Battleground Tracker found among those who say they could consider backing Biden, 70% believe his VP choice is important. A record number of people are giving up their U.S. citizenship. Research by a group of accountants found more than 5,800 Americans gave up their citizenship in the first 6 months of this year. That's compared to the 2,000 Americans who renounced citizenship in all of last year. Researchers say many of those people complained of high taxes and being unhappy with the country's current political climate. Coming up, Dallas city leaders are working to address an increase in violent crime. Plus, the hottest days of summer may very well be ahead of us. Annalise shows us a steamy 7-day forecast. That's next.
This is making me so nervous.
America's toughest workers
I have a goal, and I'm going for it.
will battle each other at real job sites.
You gotta pick up the pace. Come on!
It's uplifting. I'm learning from each one of you guys.
I'm gonna bring everything I have for my son. I just wish I had half the heart he got.
Tough as nails. New episode Wednesday at a new time, 9/8 Central on CBS.
Plumbing.
Plumbing. Plumbing. Plumbing. Oh, plumbing.
You got it. Plumbing, plumbing, plumbing. Milestone does plumbing. Call today for our $34 off plumbing special.
We'll fix it in a flash.
The most affordable way to update your tub or shower, period. Hey everybody, Joe here with the owner of West Shore Home, BJ Worzen. BJ, your company is unique. It's special in a lot of ways, but today I want to really focus on how you are making this whole daunting bath remodeling process affordable.
That's right, Joe. At this point, we've actually helped over 50,000 families get the bath of their dreams, and we've made it risk-free, we've made it convenient, but most importantly, we've made it affordable for each of those families' budget.
Well, affordability is a big concern of a lot of people, myself included, especially now. So tell us, how are you making bath remodeling affordable?
Well, a lot of people think they need thousands of dollars to get their bathroom remodel. That's simply not true. So let me show you here, Joe. Here's a project we did for a local family, and as you can see, their tub was a little outdated, needed some work. We wanted to give them a bigger shower, and we took out that old tub, put in the new shower, new walls, new fixtures, and the best part is they got this whole project done for just $99 a month.
Wait, you did that in one day? They put no money down, and they got their project done for $99 a month.
That's right, Joe.
Wow.
So let me show you another one here. This local family, their tub was outdated, it needed some work. We replaced the full thing. So this isn't a shell, it's not a liner or a cover-up, it's a complete replacement. And again, for this family, it was $99 a month.
Incredible. All right, BJ, for somebody who's watching who wants to get a free quote on a new shower or bath, what's the first step?
If you give us a call, we can be out to the house within 24 hours to get you a price. If it's something you want to move forward with, we can be back in as little as 2 weeks. And again, that install is going to take just 1 day.
Fantastic. BJ, thanks so much, folks, for the most affordable, the most convenient, the most risk-free bath remodeling process. Call West Shore Home right now. Take advantage of that limited time offer. Get your bath project installed for as little as $99 a month. And if you call right now, BJ will take an additional $1,000 off any shower or bath. Call West Shore Home now.
Got a toilet that won't flush or a clogged drain? Call Milestone now for our end of summer $54 off drain cleaning special. We're open 24/7, so call today.
Call Milestone for service. We'll fix it in a flash.
Take a look at the devastation in Baltimore. One person was killed and at least 3 are in critical condition after an explosion in this Maryland neighborhood this morning. At least 5 people were trapped when first responders arrived, and right now they are looking for others who may still be missing in the rubble. No word yet what may have caused this blast. An outpouring of support this weekend for a Plano mother who was killed last Sunday while on her morning jog.
Her native language was Bengali. So I'm going to sing a few lines. This is a prayer song. Please pray with me.
Sarmista Sen was killed at a park in Plano where family and friends gathered Saturday to remember her life. Sen, who was an avid runner, was also a mother of 2 and a cancer researcher in Dallas. The family says their biggest hope is that this sort of crime never happens in Plano again. A person of interest in Sen's murder was arrested on a burglary charge. A Dallas police officer is in the hospital after being shot. It happened just before 5 yesterday afternoon in the Fort Worth stockyards. The officer, who was off duty at the time, was trying to fight off 2 people trying to take his wife's purse when one of them shot him in the side of the chest. A witness who didn't want to be identified sent us this video of one of the men being detained by officers. Police tell us they are still looking for a second man. DPD tells us the officer is stable. Dallas police are investigating the murder of a 23-year-old woman found shot early Sunday morning. Police say it happened just after midnight on West Davis Street. Arriving officers found the victim, Alexia Alfaro Ramos, dead in the passenger seat of a pickup truck. Anyone with information on the case is asked to come forward. Today, Dallas City leaders will be updated on the police department's violent crime reduction plan. We told you last week there has been a pretty dramatic spike. Comparing July of this same year to the same time last year, the number of murders rose by 108% and aggravated assaults increased by 25%. We should note that overall violent crime dropped by nearly 2.5%. Mayor Eric Johnson, who's been outspoken about those numbers, has been named one of 14 members of the National Commission on COVID-19 and Criminal Justice. Its mission is to determine crime trends during the pandemic and to develop policy changes to better balance public health and public safety. Well, millions of Americans, including some of our own coworkers, continue to work from home, finding new routines for their daily lives. As Nancy Chen reports, it's creating a ripple effect on small businesses that depend on people being in the office.
You're my good boy. Yes, I love you.
Before coronavirus, Bethany Lane's dog walking business was busy. She and her staff did up to 30 walks a day in Manhattan. But Mac the Golden Doodle is now her sole client.
Things were normal, and the next day we saw a 75% decrease in business, and by the next week we were completely shut down.
Lane says many clients no longer need a dog walker because they're doing their jobs at home.
Many businesses supporting office workers have already had to close their doors, and others are left wondering what's next without a clear idea of when people will stop working from home.
A Stanford study from earlier this summer found just 26% of people were going to their workplace for their jobs. That's hurting dry cleaners like John Rothrock.
People aren't going to work. When they don't go to work, they're not wearing clothes and they're not bringing them to us. There's no proms, there's no graduations, no weddings, no funerals, no anniversaries. People aren't getting out on the town and going out and dressing up.
Rothrock is the owner of Yale Cleaners, which was started by his grandfather 75 years ago. They had to close one of their locations and lay off employees. The National Dry Cleaners Association says across the country, many cleaners are seeing a 50 to 80% drop in business.
It was literally overnight. One day we had all the business, the next day we had no business. So it was really a dramatic change.
It's not clear when companies will get more employees back into their buildings, and that has Rothrock and others who depend on clients working at the office wondering what the future holds. Nancy Chen, CBS News, New York.
Well, if it's feeling like a Monday for you, maybe you could just put things off until later. After all, today is National Lazy Day. The way to celebrate, follow this rule. If you can't reach it, you don't need it. For those who don't want to identify as lazy, they might prefer the word relaxed. And go ahead and skip going on that run if you don't want to. The official exercise of National Lazy Day is diddly squats. All right, let's go over to Annalise for a look at the weather. I got to giggle out of that one, Annalise. National Lazy Day. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like National Lazy Day every day, but yeah, I'll take just one day a year. That works for me.
Yeah, for sure. Especially on our shifts, Karen, I think you would probably agree with me. Monday is so tough. Sunday night, I can never go to sleep. I might have gotten 4 hours of sleep last night, so I'll celebrate this holiday happily. And it's hot, by the way, so we can all be lazy on a hot day like this. You don't want to probably do too much anyway. A lot of sunshine out there across Dallas, hardly a cloud in the sky, which does mean not much shade to be found from Mother Nature. Temperatures quickly jumping up. It's 88 right now. Look at that feels like temperature of 97. Dew point, that is a very uncomfortable number, 74, lots of moisture sticking around, and our southwest wind up to 16 miles per hour. Around the rest of the Metroplex, most of us in the upper 80s. We do have a couple of 90s like Burleson and Greenville right now, but then you factor in all that moisture content. It feels more like 97 from DFW, feels like 94 degrees back around Mesquite, 95 in Keller. And the rest of the day today, we will see with all that sunshine, fast warming trend, we'll get to about 99 feels like temperatures as high as 103 today. So try to stay cool, find the indoors if you can, and try to limit any outdoor time, drinking plenty of water. It's not just a one-day deal, unfortunately. We are in the hottest part of the year. This week is going to prove that. You look at tomorrow, Wednesday, those numbers for how it feels are going up, and I do think we'll end up with a heat advisory probably by at least Wednesday. 106 for how it feels by the middle of the week. Here's what's happening. Our big ridge of high pressure, it is still with us, and it's slowly pushing off just a touch, but it is going to be the dominant feature for us throughout this week. Now, wrapping around that, there will be the chance for a disturbance to give us at least some isolated rainfall. That would be tomorrow night near the Red River. I don't think it's anything widespread, and overall it's going to be a dry, hot stretch. Tropics-wise, there is our next disturbance, a 60% chance of tropical development in the next 48 hours. We'll keep an eye on that. As for August, the breeding ground for tropical activity, normally we watch around the Caribbean, so we will be keeping an eye on really either side of Hispaniola. You can see the Bahamas and Lesser Antilles really taking either track. That would be an August setup for tropical development. So we will be following this next disturbance. It would be our 10th so far this season.